Right, shall we begin then? Shall we see what our wicked lot have been up to this week? Mr. Bait or Mr. Bait, yeah. You like a good debate. Right then, you crazy people. When I was a teen, I slept around my friend's house and accidentally peed in her bed when I was sleeping. I didn't know what to do, so I put all the dirty sheets in the airing cupboard and put some fresh ones on without waking anyone. I wonder how long it took them to work out that there was... yeah, I can do. Oh, God. Lindsay just wants me to change my background. There you go. So this is my merch, guys. I've got it in my TikTok shop. How long do you think it took them to work out that their airing cupboard smell of pee-pee because there was dirty shits in there? I would be mortified. Oh my God. I wonder how long it took them to know, like, if you... Oh God. Okay, next one. I visited my friend in Liverpool during university. We had a fabulous night drinking and dancing. We ended up playing football table, and I laughed so much that I knocked my head back and slammed my face onto the side of the table. A piece of tooth chipped off, and we thought it was wise to keep it in milk. Headed to the dentist and they couldn't reattach the tooth, so got a filling instead. It's the best filling I've ever had, and it lasted me over 20 years. But I've got a question. How the heck did you knock your head back and slam your face into, like, what? What kind of contortionist are you? Like, I'm trying to get a mental vision and I can't do it. So you knocked your head back. I can't. How? That was not you. Is it you, Tracy? Was this you or not? Your mouth was open. Tracy, get in the box and tell me how you did this. Please get in the box and tell me how you did it. She's coming.
I have joined. You have summoned me. Hello.
I have summoned you. You did just admit this. Everybody that's in the room, if you've put a confession in, unless you say it was you, I won't drag you up into the box, so don't worry. But Tracy, how did you do that?
So, I was laughing at something, and we were playing foosball, so like the table football.
Yeah.
And I literally was just laughing, and I went, ha 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 ha, pulled my head. Let me put my camera on and you can see. That'll be easier. I don't care what I look like right now.
Thank
I
you.
literally put my head back and went, ha 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 ha, and then went, doosh.
Oh.
That tooth right there.
Oh no.
Yeah, over 20 years ago.
Wow. Okay, I get what you mean now. I was thinking how did you smack your head backwards and knock your tooth out? I was just overthinking it.
But I was so blotto that it didn't hurt. It was in the morning. I woke up and I went, oh. And then saw the milk where we put the tooth.
Oh my crikey. Thank God you didn't try to drink it in the night. Alcohol definitely helped that situation. Abso-flippin-lutely.
And it was my first ever time that I went partying in London, and I've never been back. Oh, sorry, Liverpool. Sorry, I've never been back.
Put you off for life.
Tattoo, but I've not done it for like, no. It was like an alternative rocky sort of club. But yeah, I literally went,
All of Tracy's confessions are all in uni.
Pretty much, yeah. So if it's a uni one, you kind of know it's me. And I don't care. I'll say it's me.
I love you, Tracy.
It's hilarious. I love you too, my darling. Thank you for my gifts, people. You don't need to, but I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much for filling me in. And I
No
will
problem, I
see
can
you
carry on
in
with
a
my tea.
while.
Yes. Speak to you as well. Love you lots.
Speak to you in a bit. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Did she even study? No, I bet she didn't. No, she did. She's a very clever lady, is our Tracy. She'd have studied hard. Right, okay. So, I stayed over at my friend's house, won't say my age, and we wanted to watch a film. It was the days where the VCR was connected to all the TVs in the house. Well, when we clicked onto the channel, a certain type of film was playing. Must have been on their dad playing it. A few days later, when her dad was out, we tried to find his stash. I know I'm filling in the lines of what that film was about. Oh God, Debbie does Dallas. Oh, did you, Susanna? Mr. Bate. Oh God, right. Rita, Sue, and Bob too. When split up with my ex, I returned all his belongings to him at his place of work. One was his flashlight. I had noticed the name of it on the box was the same as the name of the person he was cheating on me with. For revenge, I poured acetone directly into it. I hope and prayed it melted him or made him burn and itch in some way. Hi, Pockers! Right, I have questions. Thank you for the heart, me. I have questions, right, because I might be naive. But what is fleshlight? What is that? Can someone tell me what it is? No, I'm not. I'm being deadly serious. What is it? Oh. I don't know what it is. Please, Pockers, please tell me what it is. No. Like a Hoover pole. Is that what it is? Hi, Pockers.
Hello. Okay, so when a man gets lonely and he has not felt the embrace of a lady for many a year, you can buy such thing as what you have described, and it can only be described as a canister in which you can do things to. Does that help?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So, there's me completely naive. I had no idea what it was.
Well, I mean, naive or, I don't know, just too innocent, I guess. I mean,
I guess, seriously. Well,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
I'll have one on my my Amazon wish list for Christmas, yes.
Okay, I'll sort you right out. Don't you worry.
Oh, hello. Hi!
Bye. No, you cannot. You cannot. I seriously did not know that. We have okay. Well, clearly I need to get out more. I did not know. Oh. Thank you for explaining. Me and my innocent mind. So you poured acetone directly into it and hoping that it would burn his ding. Well, to be fair, if I may have done the same thing, I do not blame you. Well done, that woman. Oh, Lou. That is going to sting. Absolutely going to sting. Whilst working with a colleague during the holiday period, we had no idea there was a family dog visiting the large property we were in. We were working away in his bedroom when he requested to use his commode urgently. The pot was removed to dispose, and my colleague turned to pick the lid up and put it on the pot. Just as the dog came into the room and stole the contents of the pot in lightning speed before we could grab the lid to cover it over. Unfortunately, it was a rather large, well-formed poop. This all happened in seconds and we had no time to react. My colleague raced after the dog, at which point the owner had released it, realised it was us and asked him to drop what he had in his mouth. The family members' poop dropped at their feet. They were mortified. We were traumatised and the dog was banned from the house while we were working. Oh my God. Hi, Ellie. I'm all right. That would be my worst nightmare. That would absolutely be my worst nightmare. You'd just be embarrassed. Oh God. And the next one's really... I peed my pants while waiting in line at a music festival waiting for the toilet. That would totally be me. That wasn't me, but it would be me. No bladder control. During a period of online dating, I had been speaking to a nurse through a little online social media stalking, as you do. Soon discovered that they were my ex-partner's new wife, ex-husband. I swiftly put a stop to those chats before things got way weirder. That's a drama never to be required in one's lifetime. Can you imagine that? Dating someone who's like an ex of a relationship. That sounds messy. Messy. Ellie, thank you for the heart me. One time, many years ago, when I was living at my mum's house, we had a TV and it was quite old and it was really slow and I was trying to watch TV on it, but it just kept glitching. And the screen kept just being like disorientated, and I kind of got fed up with the TV and threw the remote at it. And I ended up accidentally breaking it in the middle. Like every time you turn it on, there was a white circle with the remote, where the remote hit it. So I was panicking. And then I started to hoover and I pretended to fall. So when I went upstairs, I told my mum I accidentally fell into the TV and I accidentally broke it because I said I tripped on a toy left on the floor while I was cleaning. Luckily, my mum said it was okay because she was just about, it was okay and it was just the TV and she was already planning on getting a new one when it was payday anyway, which was in 2 days after the incident. To this day, she still doesn't know the truth. Hi, Cheryl. She still doesn't know you broke the telly. Thank you for the heart me. Well, she's not going to know about it now, even though we all know your sin. And I can tell you, you wouldn't have been the only person to try and hide the fact that they broke the telly. I would be mortified. Oh, God. When we were going on holiday to Wales, me, my daughter, my mum was in the car and my daughter was talking about how excited she was going to go to a different country. And my mum turned around and said, "Have you got your passport?" To which my daughter looked at me confused and then looked at my mum and started to cry. We had to make sure she was okay and we had to explain to her she didn't need a passport and that it was just a joke and she was fine. It was kind of funny, but bless her, we didn't mean to make her cry. Oh, that was so cute. Not many, Cheryl, don't worry. Not many. Oh, we've all done that, right? Thank you, Ellie, for the popular. Thank you so much. We've all done that, haven't we? We took a joke a little bit too far. We've all done that. Oh, it's just seeing their little bottom lips, though. You know, when you're like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. On the street where I grew up, I used to help with a lady with clothes part. Oh, hold on, let me start again. On the street I grew up on, I used to help a lady with clothes party by ironing and hanging the clothes up on a rail. Sometimes I used to babysit on a weekend for her too. There wasn't nothing really on the telly. I'll watch a video. Just grabbed the nearest one. It began to play and I was mortified. I was about 12. It's another Debbie Does Dallas. I never went back to her house after that. That's happened to me when we were in Germany. I used to babysit quite a lot when I was about 15. And I fell asleep watching this program, and there was a channel in Germany called Canal Plus, and they used to do really good like documentaries and stuff. But after a certain time period in Germany, it turned into a different kind of channel, and I fell asleep on the sofa after watching this documentary. And the people who I was babysitting for came in, and there was Debbie Does Dallas on the telly, and luckily for me I was snoring asleep, so they did believe me that I wasn't watching it. But I was mortified, absolutely flipping mortified. I couldn't. Are you like Eurotrash? That would have been one of them as well. I totally was not watching Babe Station. I was so mortified because I was like, I mean, you've just seen that I didn't know what a male rabbit was, so you can kind of get my innocence. I was very innocent 15-year-old. Oh God, I was mortified. Went on a walk with my partner to a local shop, grabbed my cap and off we went. Half away, I said to my partner, "Can you smell cat pee?" Gigi used to call. "Can you smell cat pee?" He was like, "No way." No. Anyway, we arrived at the shop and I'm like, I can still smell it. Again, smelling my backpack as my cat is anxious and does tend to have the odd accident. When we got home, I took off my cap and it was my cap that she'd peed in. If you have got cats, you do have that kind of fear on you whenever you leave the house that you may be wearing something your cat had peed in. But never in a hat. I'd be mortified I have to wash my hair again, especially if I'd washed it that morning. Nightmare. Oh, does he, Tracy? Honestly, it drives me. They're just smelly, aren't they? Oh, I think you just got some. How much you had annoyed the cat, I know, innit? We lived in a flat where we had the flat door, and I think this is a spooky one, and I think this might be something we were talking about the other day. We lived in a flat where the flat door, then like a private entrance with another door. Thank you, cat. I was laid in bed one evening trying to get to sleep, and then I heard a voice saying, "Glenn's left the door open." Everybody was in bed. I was a little freaked out, I'm not going to lie. "Hi, Ray, thank you for the heart, me." I tried to ignore it, but the more I ignored it, it seemed to get louder and faster to the point I shouted, "Fine, I get the message." And I walked downstairs and he had left the door open. So I quietly whispered, "Thank you." "Hi, Ray, thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for anybody that sent something." Then I was reading, so I didn't see it. Thank you. That would, like, how, like, you've literally just had to say thank you in an embarrassed manner because a ghost was trying to tell you that the door was left open and you got ratty. Susie, was that you? Was that you? Was that like a ghost that was turning? Like, I've assumed it was a ghost. Was it like a ghostly Satan? Yeah. Oh no. And then you had to like apologise, like say like thank you in like a begrudgingly manner because you'd got out of bed in a did it say it again? Have you, Susie? Right, so we're totally doing a ghost story night. We are totally doing a ghost story night. We really are. Oh, right, here we go. We've got a long one here. Let me get a vape. I think we're going to need it. Susie, we are having a ghost story night. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I think Bonnie's got a few as well. So we'll have a night of it. Right. Oh, Lord, here it goes. This is how it starts. Oh, Lord, here it goes. I used to have a boyfriend who wasn't exactly the nicest guy. Anyhow, let's fast forward to the last week of our 3-year relationship. I'd just gotten home after a 2-week hospital stay, which, by the way, had been caused by him and his cheating ways. I'd just like to clarify I had stayed faithful. So when I collapsed at my mum's house with raging temperature and was rushed to hospital to be told I'd got chlamyd, and from the scarring on my fallopian tubes that had it for about 18 months. Oh God. And that it was possibly a possibility I'd never have children. Oh God. I saw red. Oh God. Which, when the red mist descends, it's probably best you run for cover until it lifts again. Girl, I got you. I'm the same. Anyhow, I'd rung the wet wipe, let's call him Rex, for the purposes of this confession. I rang him for an explanation, to which I was told, what's a bit of chlamyd between friends? No, he feckin' did not. No, he did not. His actual disgusting words, oh, he really did. Oh, God. So when I was allowed home after being hooked up to an intravenous drip for 12 days, the first thing I did was to invite him over for a meal. This meal consisted of his favourite meat potato pie, except instead of steak, I used dog food and no less than half a packet of tablets to help him go to the toilet. I sat and watched this absolute anchor down every last drop, and he asked for more. Oh God. Then I waited for a good 35 minutes before I told him to come upstairs, where I kicked his clothes towards the bedroom door and I told him to put on a blindfold and give me 5 minutes. I still can't believe he did it. Anyway, after 5 minutes, I heard him shout my name, and then I heard him say, where are my pants? Then I really panicked, where are my clothes? Which there was then followed by one almighty fart. And yep, you guessed it, he pooped himself. I was safely downstairs with 2 of my burly cousins who told the cheating Wat to get out of my house with no clothes on and covered in poop. He was crying, to which I replied, oh, are you sorry? Show us your teeth. Good dog for eating all that dog food, Rex. You fucking queen. He had to go home completely unclothed and covered in his own poop. Never did I admit to putting anything else in that food just in case. I now live in the same village as my ex, and every now and again I see him and I first bark like a dog and follow with, good boy, Rex. And even though it's now 20 years later, damn it, I feel good. Note to people that cheat, it's really not worth it. And thank God I eventually did fall pregnant, but it took years and lots of failed pregnancies to get there. So harsh? No, he got what he deserved. Now show us your teeth, Rex. Good boy. Shelley, was it you? Yes, you absolute queen. Girl power right there. Like, literally, you are an absolute living legend. Oh my God, I bow down to you. You... That was an epic story of a lot of highs and lows. Oh, girl, get it. True girl power. Well done. Yes, absolutely. Abso-flippin'-lutely. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Boss bitch moves. Huge round of applause for our Shelley. Epic. Absolute epic. God, girl. I thought I was going to cry when I said the baby that you had your baby, your beautiful, beautiful baby. Go on, girl. Right, I need a vape. Just hold on. Hold the line. You all give her a clap while I have a vape. Ah, big love. Okay, next one. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, God, not that kind of clap. It is raspberry ripple. Yeah, not that kind of clap, or you will get dog food. Pedigree chum. Woof woof. I confess, I locked the teacher in the stock room and pressed the fire alarm. That's cruel. Did you get caught? Oh God, I could just imagine the carnage that would have created. Totally something I would have done. Totally something I'd have done. Louise, you said you wasn't going to say who it was. Louise has just outed herself. Also, I'm sorry, Louise, but you put also, and this is your next one. Also set fire to my hair at 15, trying to light a cig, and told my mum and dad I saved the forest from burning. No idea why they believed me. Our Louise was feral when she was younger. Oh, you can see my sofa. Hold on. Oh. I love it. I love it. I didn't lock the front door in a service user's house and didn't realise the house cat could open the front door whilst it was unlocked. I was in the living room and seen it running around the garden next door. I had to go and chase and catch it from the little girl's Wendy house and bring her home. I tripped in a house carrying a full commode pot and spilled some of the contents onto myself. I went home. Oh, dearie Lindsay, is yours a corner? Oh, I I feel your pain. The cats are clever. Yeah, it could be. I got a corner and a non-corner. It's a very comfy sofa. I do love it. Yeah, getting anything on me at work terrifies me. Friend had an empty... Oh, I think that's a party. friend had, I think there's a party years ago while his parents were away for a night out. We went round for a party and got drunk. I was sick out of the bedroom window. It was all over the windowsill outside. We got found out because my lingering vomit when they returned home. You couldn't just lean out that little bit further. You're just like an inch further, and you would have been fine. Oh, was it you, Cheryl? Cheryl says she's only little. Cheryl, an inch is enough. Yeah, absolutely. Not sure if this has already been submitted, but when hold on a minute, sorry. Not sure if it has already been submitted, but whilst watching your live, it reminded me. I decided on a Monday night to go out with my uni housemates. Clue is in the title here, guys. It was at uni. This was in the early 2000s, and Monday nights were £1 a pint and 50p shots. Like, seriously, things were not going to end well with those prices. I would drink pints of cider and shots of white chocolate liqueur, plus lots of dancing and schmucking. Let me say, the toilet became my best friend, and I didn't make it to my 4 p.m. lecture the next day. Ha 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 ha. Love, one time at uni. It was definitely Tracy. That one time at uni. I love you, girl. Oh, God. Another confession. Laugh out loud. It's kind of like the multiple occasions that this has happened, but it all ends the same way. We used to have a fab nightclub who would play alternative music on a Tuesday night. I was very lucky that my working hours meant that I always had Wednesdays off. Whoop. It's the same place I met my husband, so incredibly good times. For your information, my stories are quite short, so I'm dragging this along a little. I would wear all black with some colour, arms covered in multicoloured bead bracelets, my hair spiked up at the back, and winged eyeliner, always showing my cleavage, dancing my heart out and drinking. At the time, I was a schmucker, so I would pop outside as the schmucking ban had come into place. There would have been one point in the night where I would go out absolutely sober and then come back drunk as a fart. Good times. This would be Tracy too. When me and my husband were teens, he had a girlfriend and I really fancied him. One day we were all at the park together and my husband hit his head when falling off his bike. When he came round, he couldn't remember anything. He forgot who his girlfriend was, so I pretended it was me. Who did that? Oh my God. Who did that? Who did that? Oh, jeebus. Mama McDuck. I love you even more. Oh my God, Mark. Blink once if you're okay. Mark. Mama McDuck, has this been in there since we last did it? Has this gem been in there since we last did confessions? Oh. No, you're not. I love you. Oh, you put it in today. Oh my God. Mama, you hilarious woman, Mark. Well done. That was epic. Thank you, Ray, for the rose. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, Ray, thank you for the panda hug. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much. I won't abandon you. I love you, Mama. Oh, a new target. I can't. Hold on. Right, let me have a break. Let's take that off. Right. Oh my God, that was epic. Right. When I was in year 7, I don't read these. I just literally upload them. I never read them when you put it in. So the reaction is just like I like them to be authentic, so I try not to read them. Cheryl, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a surprise for me as well. Oh no, it's okay, Linda. I'll put them on YouTube. Don't worry. When I was in year 7, Cheryl, thank you so much. When I was in year 7, no, I wouldn't, Liz. When I was in year 7, I started partaking in the green. And the first time was with a group of people from where I lived. After they said we needed... Shelley, thank you! After they all said we needed the munchies and we should go to the shop. So when we got there, we were rolling. So I said I'd go in and grab. Handed... Cheryl, thank you so much! Handed over the money and off I went. I came back out with a bag full of munchies. They all looked at me and hysterically burst out laughing. Turns out they didn't mean munchies as in the chocolate you used to be able to buy, which I had bought a bag full of munchies. They meant food. That's something I would do. I'm such a literal person. If you told me you wanted a bag of munchies, I would go and get you a bag of munchies. Oh no. When on holiday and bumped into an ex-husband, ex's best friend, who was also our best man and ended up having a 5-day no-string. I once did a sneaky pop in the first aisle of Home Bargains. Was the worst smell I've ever created. I'll do it in a minute. Ended up causing a domestic between husband and wife the whole way round because she blamed him. To be fair, that is like literally like you do blame your partner, don't you? Like if you smell a whiffy, you do blame your partner. You're like, oh my God, you couldn't. Lindsay, you don't have to tell us. Thank you so much, guys. Oh no. Right. Okay. Oh my God. You are willing to lay it all bare, Shelley. Thank you so much. Shelley, thank you. I once... Oh no, I did that one. Took a group of kids with daughter to the cinema. They were about 6. I got a large tub of jalapenos and I told them that they were my special sweets. Of course, they all wanted one. So I obliged, had the whole cinema in uproar. Oh my God. Shelley, thank you so much for the positivity. Go on, girl. I once answered my phone while watching This Morning Phil and Holly spin the wheel, and I said the winning word, trick or treat. It was a client waiting on the life-changing decision from the court. No. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lindsay really has bared her soul for me. I was going to mix them up. Don't say it's you again. Oh, I'm going to read the next one. Oh, God. Right. Right, I'll mix it up. Let me get to someone else. I was once playing out with my friends. I would have been in primary school. I needed the toilet but was scared of her mum and nan, so wouldn't go in and use the toilet. So I pretended to go, and when I got out of sight, I relieved myself in the garden, just a tinkle. To my horror, my friend had felt guilty and came to find me. And I was peeing in the garden, and all I could think for a reason was that I was watering the grass. She still reminds me of this 30 odd years later. Oh no. Oh no. Right, I once used Veet hair removal the day before my smear seemed to have a worse reaction than normal. My lady garden was on fire. I went to my back door in my dressing gown and began flapping to open it and shut it, only for my daughter and her friend to walk around the corner with me flashing my bits. Oh, Lindsay story. I once came in from a night out and my stepdad informed me that my pizza was in the microwave if I was hungry. I switched on the microwave and went to sort out my pets. I came back to the kitchen was in smoke. No one had told me that there was foil inside pizza boxes. Whoops, my first wage packet was spent buying my mum the biggest, most expensive microwave she could find. I wouldn't mind, except hers was an Argos special. Mind, I never made that mistake ever again. Like, who knew that there was... You just snorted into your cuppa. When shopping with my sister, she was parked on double yellow lines outside of the shops. I rushed out of the shop, got into her car, seatbelt on, and said, "Come on then, let's go for the driver to say, 'I'm sorry, do I know you?' Random bloke with his kids, for his wife to come out and try and get in the car. To me, a stranger in the car with my seatbelt on." Oh, it's embarrassing, that, isn't it? Oh no. When my daughter was newborn, I went to meet some friends with her in soft play area. One of the girls' little boy went missing, so we were all walking around the apparatus looking for him. He was right on the top levels crying that he couldn't get down. I had to climb up, managed to get stuck in a semicircle hole because my melons were huge and couldn't go up or down. I was stuck there until the staff came to prise me off the padding to let me shamefully slide out. I would never do that. I would never go up them things because I would get stuck. Oh, I intentionally caused a divorce. In the old days when people had nights out and used to upload a whole album onto Facebook, I did that, only to get frantic messages from a friend who had spotted her husband and his friend's wife in the background. He had his hand up her skirt, followed by more pics of different poses in my album. Oh, fucking hell. Unintentionally. Did I say intentionally? Unintentionally. Oh. Was Lindsay again, yeah. She's correcting me, so... Poor Lindsay, she's never going to believe me when I say that I'm going to scramble them up, but I just didn't have time. I'm so sorry, Lindsay. Was walking my old German Shepherd. He did a King Kong sized poop, and I had no poop bags left in the roller. Was right outside someone's house. I knocked to see if they had a spare carrier bag, but they weren't in. Oh, did she? Good. Well, good. Had no choice but Tate. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Had no choice but to take my sock off. Was only a sports sock, so I had to manipulate the mound to fit in the sock, only to turn around for the woman to be waiting for me to move off a driveway. One shoe on, white sock white sock over hand, seemingly massaging it. Oh God, Vince. Okay, we're at the last one, and it's not Lindsay's. Once when I was a kid, me and my friends went to her horse yard to completely revamp her stable. If you know, you know. All day removing the old bedding, scrubbing the stable floor and putting new shavings in. We bathed the pony and put her to bed. Next minute, her horse raised her tail, which is a telltale sign she's going to poop. We all shouted, "No!" Silly really, as the poor horse was going to poop in over the night. Next thing, one of my friend reaches out her arms and catches the biggest steaming pile of horse shite I have ever seen. I laughed so hard I peed myself, and with no spare clothes had to go home in someone's old yellow rain mac with my legs through the arms and tied around my waist with baler twine. Yeah, it is me. I've never laughed so hard in my life. I literally... She was just stood there holding this big pile of horse poop, and it was just so funny. Thank you, Rafe. Oh my God, yeah, it was funny. It was funny. We still talk about it now. I'm like, can you remember that day when you just caught that great pile of horse poop? Her reaction time was legendary. There's no way I'd have caught it. You know, she didn't even try to get a bucket. She just put her arms together and kind of like just braced herself for impact. I've never seen something quite so special like it before in my life. Well, that was flipping amazing. And I'm not going to lie, like waiting for this. Oh, Shelley, I'm so glad. Thank you so much, everyone, for your input tonight. I know, like I read them quite quickly, and I am sorry for that. It's just because I'm so nervous. We haven't done this for a while. I think maybe we'll stick to once a month. The link is always where it is. Like, if you can think of another one you might want to say in a month's time, just chuck it in that link in my bio. And we'll do this again in a month, because we all need a flipping laugh. And I don't know about you lot, but I have laughed so hard tonight.